Every Sansi clip light video you have seen shows it clamped to a shelf. I want to show you what happens when you stop thinking like that, because the way most people set this up is the most obvious way, and obvious is fine, but it is not the only option. I will show you exactly what I did to turn this grow light into a modern art statement. But first, let me show you why this light is worth the effort. Most people buy a grow light and work around it. This one works around you. 4 heads, each one moves independently. You are not pointing one light at a shelf and hoping for the best. You are directing 4 different beams of light exactly where each plant needs them. That fern in the corner, that trailing pothos on the left, the pot that never gets enough light. Each lamp has its own placement. And because it clips, there is no permanent commitment. If you are renting, perfect. No drilling, no damage, no trace when you leave. But here's the thing I want to hold on to, and this is what most people completely miss about this light. The clip is not the limitation. This light was designed to go anywhere. The question is whether you are creative enough to take it there. I've never seen anyone install a clip light like this. 2 wine corks and 1 small screw changed everything. My shelves are glass. I didn't want to put a clip on them because that would mean too much pressure and too much risk. But I looked at this clip and noticed something. Sansi has actually put a hole on it, and whether they intended for it to be used that way or not, this was exactly what I needed. I drilled 1 small L-hook screw into the wall and then I hung the light from that hole. Then I used 2 wine corks to keep the clip open at the right angle. But here's what I didn't expect. Once the light was up, it stopped looking like a grow light. It started looking like a modern art statement, like a modern sculpture. It looked intentional. I can adjust its lamp whenever I want, redirect the light, change the spread, all without ever touching the wall again. When I first got this grow light, I genuinely thought that it would not look good in my space. It felt like too chaotic, too industrial, too much going on with all these heads going wherever you put them. But I was wrong. 1 year and a half later, and this is by far my top grow light, mostly because of the way that it looks. After a year and a half of using this light daily, 14 hours a day, no breaks, here is what I can tell you about it. I've seen people online mention that within a year their bulbs burned out, but this hasn't been my personal experience. I still have no problems and no failures. I did get some flickering at one point, but it turned out that the bulb wasn't screwed in completely. Once I fixed this, I didn't have problems with it ever again. And when something does eventually go, the bulbs are replaceable, which means that you are not losing the whole setup. You can just replace the bulbs and keep it working daily. By the way, Sansi has updated this model since I got mine. The version you will find now has the 4 heads arranged in a line instead of them fanning out from a central point. But the concept is exactly the same. I would get more of this without a second thought, not just for the light and its intensity, but for what they let you build. And remember that your grow light doesn't have to look like a grow light. It just needs to get the work done, grow your plants, and look great in your space.